guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, yes guys, we're gonna talk about former President of the United States Barack Obama, personal chef losing his life while paddleboarding on the Obama's Martha's Vineyard estate. This is very tragic, very sad, and we're gonna talk about it. Now, it is said that Monday afternoon, 45-year-old Tafari Campbell, he went paddle boarding on the Obama property on Edgartown Great Pond. He wasn't there alone, but what they noticed is that while he was paddleboarding, he went over. He tried to come up back, but for some reason, he couldn't do so. Now, another paddleboarder that was close by made an attempt to save his life, but the paddleboarder did not get to him on time. Isn't that tragic? Just imagine you being across from someone. Okay, the paddleboard went over. You're a swimmer, so get your ass up back on the paddleboard. But we know that when it comes to large body of water, sometimes it doesn't matter how much of an amazing swimmer you are. Once you panic, it can actually put you in a problematic state. And it seemed as though this is what happened to Mr. Tafari Campbell. So they said that after he went over, another paddleboarder that was close by rushed to his assistance, but the other paddleboarder, who remains unidentified, could not get to him on time. And as such, Tafari Campbell, was found in 8 feet of water, about 100 feet from the bank of the Obama's property on Edgartown Great Pond. 8 feet of water, 8 feet of water, 100 feet from the bank. It sounds weird, doesn't it? I have to say it sounds weird, but reading an article and seeing the experience of the individual that has passed is two different things. But honestly, I have to be honest and I have to keep it real. I'm not pointing any fingers. No, I'm not. I'm just saying that it sounds damn weird. Think about 8 feet of water. What's your height, right? Think about your height. And if you're, very few people are at 8 feet and above, right? But even if you're 5 feet, even if you're 4, just think about twice your height. Someone like Tafari going down, in that body of water, and then they saw him trying to come up back to the paddleboard, grabbing on, but he couldn't do so. It's given the sense that he wasn't a swimmer of the sort. And, the tragedy, I have a problem with that word, took place, right? Now, they said at the moment he went down, they realized that he couldn't get up. The other paddleboarder who tried to get to him wasn't able to do so. They called in the emergency team. The emergency responders were dispatched to the 30-acre estate on Turkeyland Cove Road on Sunday evening after reports of the possible drowning. Okay, so the possible drowning happened on Sunday, but the reports were confirmed on Monday. They're saying rescue efforts involving divers, coast guards, helicopters, and resources from multiple agencies were launched from the moment the incident happened. So they're saying that every single effort was made to get this guy some help, but his body was finally discovered around 10 a.m. Monday using a sonar scanner deployed from the boat. The Obamas were not home at the time of the incident, police confirmed. Now, Tafari, they said that, he had a really close relationship with the Obama family. He went into work as the president's personal chef. They really took a liking to him. So even after the presidential campaign was over, they asked him to stay on board with them. And he had, his contract as a personal sous chef to Barack Obama and their family. So, they're saying that the Obamas are very hurt. They're saddened by his passing, and so too Tafari's family. And if you look at this guy, you can look at the display of the meals that he has prepared. You can tell that he's truly talented and he truly knows what he was doing. And being a black man, I believe that his menus speaks to the Obama family, and they were like, you know what? We only come across chef like Tafari once in a lifetime. We cannot afford to let him go, so we're going to keep him on board. But unfortunately, it seems as though he had a little break from his job, because if the Obamas weren't home, it means that he has a little spare time, right? When you have a little spare time, you just want to relax. You want to have some fun. And it seems as though that is what Tafari wanted to do. Go out there, do a little paddleboarding, get back. But the unforeseen happened and he lost his life tragically. Very sad. Shouldn't have happened. You can see photos of him and his, I believe, his wife. You can see where he was even featured on NBC News with President Obama at the time. And, they really do love him, because they're saying that he's like family to them. And his wife, Cherie, and they have they have twin boys together. So you know that this is a tragic moment for Tafari's family. And just imagine his wife having to move on, explaining to their kids that daddy is not coming home. Dad is no longer with us. That can be a lot in itself for that woman, So I just want to send my prayers and well wishes to Tafari and his family, especially to his wife and their twin boys. Let me know what your thoughts are, guys, because this is truly sad. It is truly unfortunate. And, it's 8 feet of water, but at the same time, you want to ask, how did this happen? And if I'm feeling this way, just imagine the questions that his wife, just imagine the questions that she's asking. She, may ask these questions repeatedly, and she is doing so because, you're saying 8 feet of water. 8 feet of water. How did this happen? Why was no one else who was paddleboarding at the time not able to rescue him and provide some kind of aid? Why didn't someone catch this on time? There's so many questions, and I believe that with the emotional, state that she's in, that trauma, I believe that, if the questions are repetitive, then she has all right to do so, because that would mean that's a woman that is seeking closure or some kind of understanding of what really took place. But I want to hear from you guys. What are your thoughts? Let me know and give this video a big thumbs up. See you all later. Bye, guys.